Hi guys! Welcome back again. Sweety Pie's back. This is gonna be a negative video. I don't know if that's like a thing. I'm gonna be talking about some products I don't like. Alright? There's quite a few here. This is the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. Holy. And there were some products I didn't like. I'd like to talk about them. Let's get into this. Let's get rolling through this video. There's a lot, so let's make this the shortest intro in the world for my channel. All right, come on guys. I was looking through and honestly, yeah, like a lot of these products I actually hate. Like, well, hate is a strong word, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know what? If you disappeared out of my collection today, I really wouldn't care. I wouldn't miss it. I actually would probably be relieved because I would stop trying to make you work for me. And some of these products, like I have talked good about and tried to find the good in, but honestly, I'm done trying and I'm not. All right. Let's get into one big one. And I've started to realize this over time and over like seeing my collection grow. Okay. Essence eyeshadows. I don't think I'm ever going to buy another Essence eyeshadow palette again. Unless I am bloody sure that, you know, it's going to be what I want it to be. Over the 2019, eyeshadow palettes have come out. They've had the Future Is Me, Too Glam to Give a Damn. So there's this one. Then they had another set come out. This is the Essence I'm With the Band. This is the Essence Fairy Wings and Magical Things. And then they have the Spice Up Your Life palette. Then they had these big boys come out. All right. This is the I Flirt Party Look palette. And then they have the Yes I Can Natural Look palette. And all in all, I just think that they could do better or bring out palettes that are smaller with the shades that are perfected, because there tends to be so many shades that you just wouldn't use, or it just doesn't make sense to have them there. They're just not good quality. They're dusty. They're, you know, they're not good. And you know for a fact that like someone is, mixing this stuff up and like knowing that it's just not that great. And like, especially with these palettes here, I was really disappointed. Like some of the mattes work really nicely, but like the shimmers are just freaking garbage. Like they're just garbage. And I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with them. I don't think I'm purchasing any more Essence eyeshadows. I love Essence and like redeemable qualities. Like these little highlighters in the in these like square ones are so pretty. Super pretty. I love this one actually. This is the Too Glam to Give a Damn. Oh, this highlighter is so pretty. Sorry, that's like a Jeffree Star eyeshadow on my finger. The one that's on my eye, actually. All right, anyway. So over time, it seems that they have gotten better because there are more shades in these palettes that I like than in the other palettes. So, like, let's go with the Yes I Can. Like, you can tell I went heavy on these two shades because they're really pretty. Like, they're very shimmery, really nice, but there's like 12 other shades in here that I'm just like powdery, dusty, you know, not that great. Like, just not that great. I don't know. I just, I feel bad because I love Essence and I absolutely adore this palette that they brought out for Christmas, which I don't even understand. Why couldn't they do this quality all the time? This is the only freaking palette from Essence, I think, where I've loved every single shade. Every single shade has been a winner. Every single shade has been beautiful. This is the Essence From Santa with Love eyeshadow palette. It was brought out for Christmas this year. I have a compilation kind of palettes that I have collected over time that are super similar to the New Nudes by Huda. I want to do like a comparison video. I want to use this, but I don't think you're going to be able to get it anymore. But it's a good example of like, even Essence is coming out with dupes for that palette. And this one is a really intense dupe with like the glitters and the really rosy tones. You know, there's some good dupes in that palette. Anyway, Essence eyeshadows. They are my nemesis. That is what I'm thinking right now. I probably will buy palettes in the future, but right now, like, I saw some. One second. I just found these when me and Matt went to an impromptu like trip to Barrie. These are the Essence Pure Nude Highlighting Palette and the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. Two of their like iconic products in palette form. I want to review these, use these. I haven't used them all that much. But anyway, I was there. There were some like Element palettes and I completely passed them off. I was like, no, there's no way. No, you're not fooling me again. There's no way. So yeah, anyway, I'm not into Essence eyeshadows anymore. Okay, so 2019 for me and brows has been a journey. If you looked at 2018 and what my brows looked like they've been getting consistently better, and I think they're getting better. I don't know. Some people might be like they're getting more dramatic, but I like it. I've never had true, like, my brows are actually growing into a point where I like it. Anyway, and I'm able to shape them. 3 brow products that are just did not work for me. Okay, so Quo is a Canadian brand. You can find them in drugstores. Shoppers Drug Mart carries them. This is their Tri-Tip Microblading Pen. And I just want to show you by painting my... No, Melissa, come on now. Here we go. Okay, I'm pressing as hard as I possibly can. This is what comes out. And okay, so I did get it in taupe, and I was like, okay, maybe this was, oh no, this is deep ash. Okay, come on, this sucks, don't buy this. It was on sale because I think they are redoing their packaging. Don't buy this, it was a waste of my money. Maybe in a darker shade, I gotta look, but that deep ash was absolute crap, and it didn't go over top of my foundation and stuff that I had on my face, so that's a breaker right there. It was not better than my MAC Shape and Shade or the Urban Decay Brow Pencil. Was not better than those two. Another one that did not make the cut for your, your little flick pens is the Essence the Eyebrow Pen Semi-Permanent. This is their like rendition of the product. Same kind of like tri-tip. And this one, like, it's the same kind of thing. It does not have enough pigment in it. Like, if you, like, this one's better than that one, whereas if you lay it down, it will pigment. But, like, if you're using the tip like they want you to, no pigment comes out. Let's try up here. See, like, no pigment comes out. And you want to use just the tip, right? So, yeah, this one, it just wasn't that good either. Then we have another Essence product. Okay, so this is, and I should have known better, this is probably my bad. This is the Essence Super Last 24-Hour Eyebrow Pomade Pencil Waterproof. The color's beautiful. Even this like weird, it has like a silicone-y brush where the brush is actual silicone, and a kind of blunt, if it had been smaller, maybe it would have been better. but this puts so much product into your brows that it's hard. It's just a really weird thing. And like, they're right, it does, like, it sticks to your freaking skin like crazy. But I don't know, it's just too much product all at once. Like, when you start to put it in your brows, like, it just builds up and you're like, oh shit, what have I done? So yeah, I did not like that. All of these are going in the trash. Okay, another thing, let's see here. I want to get, oh, sorry Essence, there were a few, but I try a lot of Essence products. So this is the Essence I Love Strobing Highlighting Eyeshadow Base. This sucks. Like, it is strobing a bit, but I don't know, it just didn't cancel out like the original did. I wish they had had a little more pigment in it. It's just like, whatever. It's just whatever. And honestly, it's not even that luminizing. Ooh, I guess it kind of does look really luminizing in the camera there. Either way, I did not like the pigmentation. The other one, the original, has way more pigmentation and it allows the colors to really brighten up. This as well, this is way too dry for me, like way too dry for me. This is the Essence Camouflage Concealer Waterproof Tattoo Covering. I don't think this would cover your tattoo. I honestly don't. It's just so dry when it goes on the eyes that I was not a fan. I guess there is some coverage there though. Like, if you really had like oily under eyes, which I do not, this might work for you, but like, oh God, it was so crusty, dusty, busty underneath my eyes. I could not deal with it. A product by Pixi that was so crunchy and so bunchy, and I thought it would be exactly the same as the brightener by Benefit. This is the Pixi by Petra Correcting Concentrate Brightening Peach. Oh, this is just, I have nails on, so I'm actually just gonna grab a thing to show you the consistency of this. Okay, so it's obviously a cream, but this is so sticky and so cakey, like it just looks freaking terrible under the eyes, which is where you're gonna use a peach concealer. So this is getting right out of my collection because I used it like 5 times and I'm like, how do you get past the cakiness of it? Because you have to cover it with something and it just, yeah, no, I wasn't into it. Wasn't into it. Another product that really disappointed me. Okay, these are the Catrice Cosmetics 3D Glow Highlighters. These look amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Take a look at this. And I wear these still, even though they are chunky monkey. This just, it looks really chunky on me. They're way more textured than I thought they would be. Like, see how pretty that is on the skin, but like on the cheeks, it just looks really, really, really like it could be an eyeshadow. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like it could be an eyeshadow. And I'll show you another highlighter that I didn't really like either. Like, see how bright that is? Like, that could be a freaking eyeshadow. So that's why I didn't like these. And I bought them in one of those Christmas kits thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be, oh, and this one here, this is the Pinch of Rose. It's so pretty, but it is so, it just makes my face look so textured. I can't get these to work for me. I'm way too textured for that. So this was kind of a fail this year. All right. So a couple more eyeshadow fails that I'm just going to get out of the way. This is the Hard Candy Look Pro Glitter Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Don't Dull My Shine. This sucks. They're way too textured on the eyes. Even when you put like Fix Plus on them, they're super textury. They're not worth having to deal with, honestly. And some of them are just so powdery and no pigment at all. They just fluff away to nothing. So waste of money for that one. And then another thing that I've never had happen, I bought this one. This is the Wet n Wild Flock Party Limited Edition. I loved this shade right here. It is the eyelid shade. But look at that. Like, it has gone so hard pan on me. And I've never had an eyeshadow do that from Wet n Wild. So that that gave it points away because I loved the shade, but it just, like, it's so hard to get pigment out of it. So that's something I need to know. Is that something that happens to a lot of eyeshadows and I just haven't noticed it yet? I don't know. Anyway, that was a dud for me. It just hard panned immediately. The other shades are fine. Like this one here, this one's so pretty. Like, oh, maybe it would be worth it just for those. And like this matte shade here is really nice. But this one here, it's falling apart. It's literally falling on my pants. Anyway, so some highlighters that I did not enjoy this year. First two, this is the Maybelline Master Holographic in both 050 and 100. Do they have names? Like, honestly, okay, this is what they look like. You can still purchase these. I've seen them in Walmart. This is like textury glitter. I know like Tara Babes really loves this, but I don't know how she gets this to work. It's just a glitter mess. It's an eyeshadow. It's such an eyeshadow. Like, I should have known better. This one is more like, look at that. Look at that. It's falling everywhere. It's so powdery. I don't know how she uses these. But yeah, pretty, but not on the face. Not on the face. No, I can't put those on the face. I'm way too textured for that. Another one that I didn't really enjoy either was the Pure Nude Space Lighter. This one's in Be My Space Light. It just looked chalky on me. Like, honestly, this is nothing. I think it's the shade more than anything. Like, oh yeah, like, see, it just looked like chalk. Still looks pretty iridescent in the camera, but very chalky. I didn't like it. It's just, maybe it's my skin tone. I don't know. It didn't work out. Let's go into the lip products that I... Okay. So, lip products. Most of the time, I don't have a lot to complain about, to be honest. I will never friggin' buy another Pat McGrath like mini lipstick ever again. Ever. And she brings out the mini sets like constantly. And she's seen that people like have this happen every single time she brings out a mini set. And it's like, oh, like I don't even know. But okay, so this is the Pat McGrath lipstick in Omi, Fetish 3, and 1995. And I can feel it with 1995 already. Ooh, I'm sorry, you got like a arm shot. Okay, I can, look it, see? And like literally, I feel like if you spend like almost $30 fricking dollars, that you should have some kind of like, I have so many mini lipsticks. I mean, I have so many mini lipsticks that don't do this. So it's just a little sad that, you know, Pat McGrath couldn't get her shit together. Oh, couldn't get her stuff together. Like the lipsticks themselves are really pretty, and I've thought to myself, like, should I just depot them? But if I depot them and don't put them in a lipstick tube, I'm not going to use them. And that's just the truth. Like, see, this one's really pretty too. This is Flesh, I think. Yeah, Flesh 3. The formula isn't bad. It's just when you pay so much money, and like, why put this much like work into your packaging and have the lipsticks fall the frick out like the minute you get them? It's just really frustrating. And yeah, I was not impressed. I was not impressed. All right, eyeliners that I actually really love, but they're so dry that I just can't endorse loving them. Okay, so I bought last year, Halloween, I bought 2 Vivid Brights by NYX. I loved these. I think these were so good. Okay, these are the cream colors. These two, what's the names? Mauve Bad Blood, okay, and Love Overdose. Let me go into these. If you don't put oil in these, you're not gonna be able to use them because they're rock solid. Like, see, they're rock freaking solid. And I kept them so well, like, I close my crap, like, and both of them are like that. It's not just the one. Both are extremely, see, this is one that I tried to revive. Let's feel this. Ugh, it's hard as a rock. Like, the pigment is non-existent. So these obviously are getting thrown out, and I'm not gonna buy any more Vivid Brights from NYX anymore because obviously after 2 of them, these do not, they just dry out lickety split, and there's no point in having that. Okay, another product that I was not super tenacious about is this Kat Von D. This is the Tesoro Gold Glitter Gel for face and body. This is just not opaque enough, honestly. And it's really like, it's literally like going away. Like, can you see in there? It's literally like shrinking down to nothing, even though like the lid's on really tight. Let's stir this. Oh yeah, definitely drying out. That's the problem with this kind of stuff. Just give it a little zhuzh. Now, when you swatch this, and I'm gonna swatch it for you because it is really beautiful, it is gorgeous, but it does not work on the eyes, and I don't know where on the body you would use this. If you were like my skin tone, there's no way. Okay, so I'm gonna just like see, and it's super thick. See, when it's thick, it's not bad, but the second, and I mean the second you start moving this around, do you see that? Do you see it all like kind of separating? So even on the body, like if you were to like put this on the body, it's not gonna look good. Like it's not gonna look good. Like what the heck would you be putting that on the body for? And it does not go opaque. And when it does, it kind of like bunches off. So I don't know how the heck to get it to work. I used it a freaking million times because I love Kat Von D, and she came out with a product that I was like I loved so much. These are the Kat Von D, what are they called? Ultra, let's just, give me a sec. Ultra Versatile Face Pigment Sticks. She came out with 3 of them. I love them. Anyway, one more thing that I didn't love. Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie Bronzer. It's patchy, and I didn't like it. And I used it, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I just didn't like it. So I was really happy I didn't buy the full size. All right, we've got, what, 2, 3 more products to go? Yeah, we got 3 more products to go. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Everybody freaking loves this. I don't know how to get this to work. If somebody really loves this, tell me how you get it to work. I've tried it under the eyes, and I freaking hate it. Like, I hate it. I hate it under the eyes. I hate it under the eyes, and I don't really love it on the face either. It's not, like, revolutionary or anything. People are, like, saying they love it, and I'm like, what? Why? I don't understand. One more thing, waterproof eyeshadow primer, matte by Catrice. This is their eye foundation. If this is foundation, like, I want to know who the frick says this is foundation. Like, there's no pigment there. There's no pigment there. There's no pigment in this. It's just one of those, like, clear eyeshadow bases. So I call false advertising. When you call something an eye foundation, that's what it should be. It's more of an eye primer, right? Right. Okay, false advertising. Last but not least, okay, now this is something that I don't hate. There is nothing wrong with the actual product, honestly, but I just feel like this could have been so much more than it was. These are the Natasha Denona Chrome Crystal Liquid Eyeshadows. These kind of do the same thing that the Kat Von D one did, where they kind of separate and they're not that lustrous. Like, I don't know, I'm just not big. I'm not big on this. I thought, like, you know, I'm going to get it and I'm going to review it, and I did like it, and like the color's pretty, whoa, that looks really beautiful there, doesn't it? But yeah, it's not revolutionary. It was like my ColourPop ones, and for what I paid for it, I was just like, yeah, that was kind of a waste. So that was my rant. I like this product. It's usable. It's pretty. It lasts a long time. Like, it's not super, it's kind of got a little oiliness to it so that it won't set down right away. But after it sets, like, it's pretty good. Either way, the price was crazy, and this is just as good as the ColourPop ones. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm sorry. It's negative. I know everything's so negative. I can't help it. It's a negative freaking video. It's the worst of 2019. I hope you love 2020, and this will probably be out late January because I'm like just editing my favorites right now. I know procrastination is my thing. You know that. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. You know the deal. You know the deal. All right? Mwah. Bye.